Hey folks, yeah, it's another budget guitar. Come on, this is the channel for them, you know that. Um, I have featured one of these branded guitars before. I'm not sure if it was this particular one. I don't think it was, but this is a guitar made by a company that I know better for their ukuleles. This is a KG100SE Dreadnought electric acoustic model from Kohala. And it is a laminate spruce top. Check out that rosette there. It's kind of interesting. All typical specs. I think it's basswood or mahogany back. Can't quite make out. It's heavily colored, so it's hard to tell. This Kohala preamp looks suspiciously like a Fishman. Acts suspiciously like a Fishman. So maybe it's made by them. I don't know. This has a poplar fretboard and bridge. Don't see that too often, but it is a viable hardwood. Everything else on this is pretty much bog standard. You have the black pickguard, the black binding, normative Dreadnought specs, strap buttons on the back of the heel there, the normal cheap tuners, kind of an interesting shaped headstock. I like the headstock on this. You know, matching faced with the dark wood there on the headstock. A good sounding guitar. I had to knock off the fret end burrs. Not anything too difficult, just took me 5 minutes. And then it was dried out. So, needed a little bit of lemon oil. Actually, it's lemon scented mineral oil is basically what it is. Just to lubricate it a little bit. The action was fine, actually. It actually is a really nice playing action for an acoustic. Sounds really good. Yeah, I mean, these are as good as, you know, you sort of laminate Yamaha, Alvarez entry-level guitars. Probably better than, you know, your Glaris and your sub 100 guitars. Now, what does this cost? I think this is like $179 or $199. I think it's the retail cost on this. Occasionally you can find them cheaper. So it's about in that lower Yamaha pricing, and it looks a lot like, you know, a Yamaha constructed guitar with just a different style of rosette there. Don't worry about laminate tops. If they're well graduated, often they sound good. Of course, you don't get the same resonance as a lot of solid tops, but as many of my videos have shown in the past, it's a little bit more complex than solid's better than laminate. I mean, there are some solid tops that are graduated way too thickly using poor choice woods, and there are some laminate tops that are graduated really nicely and are quite resonant. So it's kind of a case-by-case thing, and this sounds pretty good for a laminate top instrument, to be honest with you. You can upgrade parts. Strings are fine on it. Probably can upgrade nut and saddle. The electronics sound really good. It is a lot like a Fishman, as I said. Not much more to say about this. Just a good entry-level Dreadnought acoustic guitar. Another good thing about this company is that they give you a nice gig bag with their logo on it. This is what all companies should do. And a strap, which is nice, and some picks I think are in there. Yeah, I had somebody, let me mention this while we're on the subject. I had somebody in the comments tell me to quit complaining about gig bags to companies. It's no big deal if you have to buy a big gig bag. Really weird comment about somebody getting all worked up about me mentioning gig bags. Maybe they work for one of these companies, who knows. And I kindly pointed out that they can get these gig bags pennies on the dollar, made with their logos on them, buy them in the hundreds, literally for pennies, and put them with their guitar. It'll protect the guitar in shipping, which this one was. It came in this bag, so it was protected in shipping. And also, buying gig bags for guitars is annoying. That gig bag right there would cost you $15 to $20 extra, which puts an extra $20 on the cost of the guitar, which takes it out of the budget range. It takes it out of the, you know, you get a good deal on this, then you have to go buy a bag and spend $20, $25 on a bag. I mean, you can get $10 bags, but they are literally dust covers. They really don't do anything. So that's another thing I complain about it. If I, and when I'm hoping to do it at some point, have, you know, a couple hundred guitars made to my spec with my logo on it, I'll make sure that I also provide this. Because if I order 100 of these from a wholesale company and have my brand put on there, they're literally going to be 5, 10, 15 cents a piece. That's how cheap they are. And then you can, you know, protect your guitar with a shroud and then the gig bag and ship it in a box, as this one was. And they're much less susceptible to shipping damage. So that's why I always bring that up. And more companies are doing it. So if companies who are not doing it can be shamed into doing it, as far as I care. Anyway, that's off point. Wanted to just tell you about this, what is it? KG100SE Kohala. We've had the ukuleles on this channel. I think we've had one acoustic a while back. Maybe not the electro. I don't remember having electronics. So that's nice. Yeah, nice Dreadnought Spruce top guitar. All right, folks. See you on the next video.